Scrawny and Launders on the mics, and Bit in the middle of the hit with Electronic on the other side. He's just waiting. Pops off, buys time, Berettas find their target, but the bomb's still planted. Only moments faster. And that bomb could have been thrown out into the open. Ooh. Electronic gonna keep this clean, and his teammates are already starting to dogpile forward. It's a nice clean shot from Buster through the edge of the smoke, but now we've got a player on the defuse. They're body blocking, and that Glock is drying up. We've got bullets going every which way. It's a shootout. A good old-fashioned rock'em sock'em donut smoke spam. And NaVi come out on top. Try to keep it simple. It's gonna leave Perfecto ahead of it. Nice flash out of NPL, sets his teammate up perfectly, and it's gonna be the double from Perfecto, dude. Exile just got stuffed. And we're talking about the rifle god of Cloud9. Anthony comes out cave a little late, looking for something of a test through either of these smokes, but he's not even gonna see anybody. Molly comes deep off of the ramp, that'll keep Simple busy. Perfecto decides to push up short, 2 kills, and then the trade comes back from Shiro. Simple, just gonna be wary of the walk-up, but he himself decides to take the initiative, and he misses a shot. Deagle's out, and Hobbit applying pressure. Simple knows what he needs. That shot into Shiro.
Cloud9 we see, they're holding all of their utility still past the minute mark. That's why. Oh, but the trades, man, they can't buy a trade right now.
Nobody there for it, man.
But that's a full kit down, and you know Cloud9 were just saying, stay alive. We're trying to delay, and we're going to go forward with some type of execute. And now plans have to change.
NaVi not fond of just letting Cloud9 sit back. Leave him a gap, and NaVi are gonna go hunting. Smoke in front of Bit. This is gonna be an extremely tough push to get past.
Yeah,
but, little spam. Oh, okay, Hobbit. Senses the situation. Bullets go both ways. Invitation from main. We've got a couple players that way too. And Simple's gonna get iced out by Hobbit. There he is. Sometimes when push comes to shove for Cloud9, it's Hobbit who goes above everybody else when he needs to. And sure enough, that pressure from Hobbit, those opening kills, and a quick fight out of Exile into Temple is gonna give C9 that second.
They feel like they have a great chance. But
they themselves are convinced, and convincing could have been Nafany getting the better of NPL on the FAMAS. Oh,
there
again he's gonna get found. NPL through the wood wall last round, through the smoke and cave this time. It's again an X-Factor moment here for Cloud9. They very quickly disperse back towards middle. We're gonna get Bit tested. It's not Exile hiding in sight, it's Bit. Ooh, just missing a chance to stop that donut lurk, but he himself gets out, or could have. Still an option. He doesn't realize, man, he's on the doorstep of death, and it could be coming from either doorway. He just leans back. He can feel it, and now they're also carving out information towards mid, so fast on the flank here. Shiro, 17 health, turns that op around, gets a second kill, and it's gonna have to be him and Buster in a 2 versus 4 that's already been made even. Perfecto's pressure through smoke, not on the mark, and Buster cautious of that donut flank, because you never know who else is mid, but in reality, they're both CT, waiting, and it's a combat op out of Shiro versus Perfecto, who has been sharp. But this is gonna need to be clean, and sure enough, headshot in an instant, right back by Buster. A great chance for him to clutch versus Simple. Taps it and waits for the peak, which doesn't come a second time around, and this is down to the stick. But Buster busts them.
In any meaningful sense, they'll just be wondering who was there.
Nafany slides out. Back corner player and Bit connects.
He didn't get a lot of info on that peak, so...
Dude, and Perfecto just sprinted over. He's properly joined his teammates at this site, and right now, we actually get Hobbit clearing out A in the meanwhile. Bomb is still, however, moving up that ramp at the 30-second mark. They could still try to bring this back. Exile's gonna survive the attempt. Simple jumps back over to the pillar. Double kill in from Exile. They had an open A site elsewhere, and that means Perfecto's still given a chance, but a nice, long, slow, grueling lurk out of Hobbit. Pressure in cave with flashes. Simple, ready for the peak. Oof, shut out by Nafany.
Oh, what a spray.
Nicely done. Gets it back up into Buster. Perfecto emerging through ramp, and it is a very quick hit into the B site, but Perfecto, I think, was spotted as he jumps into the corner. Hobbit reading the situation well.
Oh, they have an elbow player to catch the lurk. We'll see if he wins the trade. Axile, oh, he can't do it.
Bit's got him. Headshot taken down. Bit's 16th frag so far in this opening map. And Hobbit, you can try your damnedest, but you're going to get dropped right with him. At least with that early mid control, NaVi knows he can continue to play outside of caves without a contest. And nicely done. Tucks into the wall. Perfecto comes running out, lets his guard down, dies. And NaVi not going to let off the pressure. No, sir. 2 kills out of NaVi. Excellent cave play. Completely shuts down everything going on at that B site. So now it falls on to Shiro and Axile inside the A site. 2 big names for C9. And Axile keeps the headshots flowing. Shiro shuts down all things NaVi. And that is an 8th.
Buster, low kills right now.
Oof. Tough stuff. Oh, finds NPL. Perfecto right back, but dropped by Shiro.
Now Bit walks.
And what does he find as he does such? Shiro wastes no time.
Oh, he got by him.
By the boxes.
He found the timing.
Did Shiro get a glimpse of it? Because
he's coming to clear. He's coming to clear it.
Yeah, all right. And Bit more concerned with the CT, but a sliver of Shiro backs up. That was a game of millimeters and milliseconds. And with 35 on the clock now, it's got to be NaVi. Stops bomb. Big kill versus Simple. Electronic comes in from short, and NaVi doubles that back around. Just when you thought that Bit had managed to get the best of Cloud9, well, here comes NaVi in with another chance. Yes, sir. All 3 from the back of long to keep this comeback going. They've scared him back.
It's an interesting person to put in this position. You know, he's more comfortable. Oh, he's taking an initiative. NaVi goes to focus for him. Oh, he wins. He loses the duel. Electronic wins cave, and they immediately organize.
Oh, but dude, I thought Electronic jumped the gun there, just starting to spam through smoke. When he comes around the side of it, NaVi's ready. But the Tech-9 finds its headshot.
And the thing is, even though they leave middle, they know, Cloud9 know that someone was here.
Okay, good recovery here from Shiro. Juggle those guns out.
I swear Cloud9 needs to re-clear mid. There's pistols coming into the B site right now. They're leaving.
You've got Util to throw down in front. Shiro, hands busy. That's a low HP Electronic on the cross. What? Oh my! With such little health, he's just taking things into his own hands, and Buster's feet burn forward. So 4v2. An excellent attempt out of Cloud9. But just as they get to the final 2 in regulation, they're going to have to lean on 100 health of Axile and 26 to Hobbit. A flash here for Perfecto. Kevlar across the board, and the T's who just sit back and wait. They lurk, and they know what has presented itself to them. Electronic with a killer Tech-9 drops 2 players inside sight, and NaVi make the most of it. Here comes the commitment. Util flooding the bomb site. Cloud9, what's the retake protocol?
Flank heroic setup.
Gonna run it up Banana. 4 players gunning for Banana. Simple here. P250 armored to stop them. Teammate sets up the bait, and okay. Electronic just decides these are all mine. Oh my god, the fadeaway.
Yeah.
The 1-man stoppage top Banana, and go ahead, brother, get your ace. Glock queued up, denied by Hobbit. Bit let him have his shot. Gonna catch him climbing over. Bought a fair amount of time before he decides to pull the trigger, but Electronic will still clear that backside. 4 HP for him, 8 on Simple. Shiro. Ooh, curious. Smoke fades. Just missed the fallback. Now that's at least 1 confirmed in the back of the site. He's gonna go hunting. There's a frag that was on Axile, but now that he's died to the hands of Simple, Simple has no reason to come out from that corner. Buster's gonna catch Electronic, but guess what? Second player's still back there. And of course, Cloud9 don't know. And now all these other players starting to pull their attention. They hear those footsteps, but Shiro can't best them. Oh, he's just pressed against it.
Oh god.
Now here they come. Oh!
Oh, it looked like he was going to figure that out.
Had a second to recover the op. Perfecto, nice clean kill to NaVi. Axile just bombarded by nades. He was integral to stopping that bomb plant. back in the round that they won with the Force, but this time just can't do it. I thought maybe he was going to squeeze along the wall. Maybe he was going to be able to stop them, but the pressure too much, at least to prevent the bomb plant. Now it's the 2v2 retake inbound. Simple posts up, slides back, and Perfecto just playing it tucked inside of the pit. Perfecto starting to get a little curious.
What?
Clean kill out of Buster. He must have just snapped that over the top of the box, but here comes Perfecto 1v2. Hobbit taps it once, a jump spot that gives Perfecto all the time he needs, all he needs to know. Because unfortunately for Hobbit, despite getting the kill, the time is just not there. Pit flash, Axile, he's been solid, but the flashbangs find their home. He can't manage more than the first. Simple still get out from smoke. Drops down to the pit. Nice play here, creeping over that box. But then NaVi just gets one bullet popped from Electronic.
Smoke can be kind of obvious sometimes. It's the one play you can make. But, you know, it's still a 3v2.
Yeah, but who's the two? Simple and Electronic.
Very decent.
Smoke up on long. It gives them a chance to just kind of tuck back into their post plants comfortably. Simple's going to take the sight box. Electronic will take the responsibility of pit and just wait for that walk up. Buster, he's the low one. Hobbit and Shiro trying to come in from short side. Smoke to cut off at least Electronic support.
Oh.
So be it. Simple insta headshot as Hobbit tries to press out from it, and that's going to be enough to convince them to fade away, as they have been doing. Fading away from the success of Ancient. Cloud9, a shell of themselves. Cloud9 looked flawless versus IHC.
Now a brand new punish.
Hence push them to the third. NaVi have destroyed their hopes of a clean run in Katowice. Hobbit, the first victim. Utility over the top, but it's going to cause them to scramble a little bit, and they're just going to press right in. Why not? There's only one defender here in Buster. Bested towards balcony last round, and again, he's going to go down empty-handed.
They knew so certainly there was going to be no one else there. That Hobbit kill came too quickly, and they didn't overcomplicate the situation. Easy into B. A fantastic half from NaVi. And I honestly think some of Cloud9's ideas have been good in response, even though they came in a bit late. Pistols have also been haunting them. Even though they won the second pistol on Ancient, they lost the conversion to NaVi. They lost the first pistol on Ancient as well.
From new box from Balk, it's a problem. How about Banana? Gets the dink, but no frag. Perfecto there to trade. Luckily, 3 CTs out of Cloud9. Even then, all in on the clash towards top Banana, and this could just very well transition NaVi into the faster A split.
Lots of grenades left here for both teams.
And a cache of them left top Banana as everybody died with belts still full. But
NaVi have picked the battleground. Can Cloud9 respond? Playing Arch.
NaVi clean on the first one. Knows they're coming for him.
The bomb gets dropped for a second.
Efficient trading. Now simply kill Axile.
Oh.
Seems easier said than done.
He gets spotted.
Now they know. He stops that bomb and pushes Bit into the clutch. Picks it back up, plants before the second CT can get into position. That's Shiro sprinting up mid. And Bit's gonna lay down a smoke. Creates a bit of ambiguity as to where he can get off to.
It's a low smoke.
Yeah, he's gonna play inside of it. He's gonna try to inch his way to the left side, down beneath them. What? Of course! You just got hit by the Bit. Slides out, finds his timing versus NaVi, takes some damage, but still gets away with an easy 5v4.
It's a different guy. It's a different guy today.
It's the one we all want. Hobbit's looking to split with the mid push, which is coming out of Cloud9.
MPL into a duel in a second.
Giving it the jiggle. Yeah, knows he's pinned in. Good presence of mind. Survives what could have been a pinch. We got 20 seconds to spare here. Simple, dead from Graveyard. Bit's gonna draw a lot of attention, but then NPL stops the bout peak. Bit brings one with him just at the final second. Jumping Shiro, plucked from the sky. Simple stays tucked. Here comes the pop. Flashes, good enough. Bit tucked in. Heard the player cross. Famas stops bomb. Oh, and it doesn't fall down into the pit. It's gonna be real awkward to grab that back, especially with your AK player just stuck here in Little Pit. Bit's gonna take his head clean off. Swaps out to the USP, just buys time with the flashbangs. He feels he's under pressure, and that is the case. We've got NaVi up and above. Pulls the trigger down on Simple, swaps out to that Tech9, and now it's all about where the hell is Electronic. Still, of course, over towards Smoke, slides back towards Moto.
Oh, it's Simple has full view of, or sorry, Electronic has full view of the balcony. NaVi walking out, easy frag for him. NaVi goes down, a nice attempt from him, but ultimately it's a contingency plan right there. Even
first frag finds its home. Simple flashed off the angle, but that's fine. He's got two teammates with him. Saw some skin deep down in Banana. And Electronic's just gonna put the smoke now, just completely stifles Cloud9's approach into this B site. One of the last few chances that they're gonna have in this series to do anything at all, and it gets completely shut out. Singular point of HP for Buster, the new piece of Cloud9, who has suddenly found himself battered and bruised in a head-to-head that tends to always come up NaVi.